The brave little tailoring. Once there wasn't a town in a terrible trouble. The huge giant lived nearby. Every time a giant sat down on a house, he's crashing it. Everyone was afraid that a giant would crash in a town. Everyone, that was it, but the Mickey and the Tailor. Tailor, yeah. He had different kinds of trouble. Some flies and they got into the house. They're buzzing around here. And the last Mickey is grabbed a fly and swept. He swapped and slammed and down and on the table. He is picking up a total of 7 dead flies. Wow, he said. 7 with 1 blow, and I must tell someone about this. 2 farmers went talking near Mickey's shop. When must be the rivet. A giant say one about who can do it, asked another. Just then Mickey's opened his window, he cried. I killed the 7 of 1 blow. The farmer thrilled, and then the Mickey was talking about giants, not flies. Then when I told everyone, the Tailor kills the 7 giants with the 1 big save. One farmer, he even told the king baker. The baker ran out to tell the king's knights. But did you hear? Said baker. The Tailor kills the 7 giants with the 1 blow. The tailor of a beaver in their looks said knights. The king must be he about this. And off he ran to tell the king. As soon, Tailor heard the news that he sent it on the little Tailor. Mickey smiled at the king and the beautiful Princess Minnie. Gee, I thought in the Mickey's maybe that the king was near to make him in a new coat. Little Tailor said to the king, tell me how you killed the 7 with a 1 blow. Well, said Mickey, there wasn't really nothing. The first came at me on the right. Came me and with on the left. Said that there are around me. Some there letting me have it. They never knew how to hit them. Bravo! Cried the king. You should be the giant killer. Giant killer, said Mickey. I could never be your giant killer. I give you your gold, said the king. No thanks, said Mickey. The gold will not make me a chance in my mind. They're just the Princess Minnie whispers. So then the king is in the king's ears. King ear. Of the course, said the king. The little Tailor, said the king, if you will be my giant killer, you may marry Princess. Mickey looked at the Minnie. God, Jesus, he said. So the little Tailor became the king's giant killer, and he went to the finding giant. As soon Mickey was alone, he sent him down to think, I am just a tailor here in the thought. What do I know about killing giants? Mickey was thinking, somehow did not see the darkened shadow on the ground. Then he did look up. He set a huge foot into there was a giant about to step on his hand. But Mickey was fast. He ran on the first day that he saw the wagon full of pumpkins. He jumping inside the hunt. Mickey's heard a loud crunch. He peeked out. The giant was sitting on the house. The house crashed to the ground. But giant just looked at a pumpkin. Some orange and berries and he had to say. The giant reached down and grabbed the bunches of pumpkins without I know it's a grab Mickey's too. The giant opened the mouth and it popping in his pockets, but Mickey was fast. He grabbed the first thing I saw in giant's muscle. Mustache. Sorry, by my mistake there. Mickey's hit up on my hair. But giant, he felt something tickle him under his nose. There's lying to say the giant. And he is catching Mickey between his fingers. Now it's time for the to brave. Say, Mickey, let's choke it out the scissors and gonna scratch and cry. And his poor giant's nose. Ouch, says Giant, and slammed their hands together, but Mickey was so fast. He jumped into the first thing he saw, and the giant's sleeve. But now, Giant felt something ticklish on your arm, so reaching it into the sleeves, but again, Mickey said, "What's it too fast?" From the giant, he's cut away out of sleeves and scissors. Then Mickey took it out of the needle and thread. He began to sew really fast. The first sewing around his giant's fingers. Then he sewed the giant's sleeves together. Next, wrap the thread around in the giant's nose. But he didn't stop there. Around and around went Mickey, around and around with the threads. And last, the giant was so out that he could not move. He not see and stand up. The giant fell down into a great crash. Everyone in the town hears a crash. They went to see what it was. There was Mickey standing on the giant foot. The 3 cheers for brave little tramp, he cried. Then carrying Mickey's on the back to the castle, and Minnie was waiting for the gate. Soon, the brave little Tailor and the beautiful Princess Minnie, and were happy and merry. And to think it already begins with 7 death flies. The end.